Carrie is with us in Montgomery, Alabama. Hi, Carrie. Welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Sure. What's up?
So I recently got a divorce. Well, I left him last summer. It was like a domestic violence situation that I had to get out, and I was in nursing school full time. And so I got out, and I got back on my feet like a lot quicker than I thought I would.
Good for you.
So
a lot quicker than he told you would.
Oh yeah, he said I'd be nothing, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, and you're gonna be the rock star that we all know you to be. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, and but anyways, he kind of controlled the finances. So I did I had a credit card left, but I hadn't been using it. I kind of used it to get a lawyer and to kind of get back on my feet. And so I have about $6,000 left. I had like 16, but I've been paying it off. And then I got a job. I work in like medical sales now, and my base pay is like 60, and with commission I make on top of that about 5 to 7 every month. It kind of varies. My worst month was like 3,000, but it was when I was getting started. But I did buy a house in November, unfortunately, when interest rates were 7.25. It's an FHA loan. I have 26,000 auto loan on, but it's 3% interest rate. I got a really good interest rate on that. And then I have about 18,000 in student loans. So I'm just wondering like what I should pay off first. And then we just closed on our house. We flipped houses together, and we had to split the last profit. So I have 25,000 from that I just put in the money market. I got it like a week ago.
That'll jumpstart your plan. Yeah, good.
Mm-hmm. It's like a 4.5 APY, so it's a really good money market to SoFi Bank. So I'm trying to decide, like, should I keep it there? What should I pay off first? I really want to get a better home interest rate, but I'm just not sure when I'll be able to do that,
Yeah. Well, Carrie, you're doing an incredible job. I mean, you absolutely have taken hold of your life. I mean, you're doing incredible work-wise. You're making great money, and yeah, you're just in an incredible spot, which I'm really happy for you. And I mean, that's a courageous. The whole event is a courageous thing that you just stepped out of, and you said, "I'm taking life back in my own hands." So I'm just I'm impressed by you in that way. Do you have any other money saved besides this $25,000 that's in a money market account?
Not really. Like, I have my banking account set up for like 20%. I just stuck it up to 40% of, like, when I get paid, it just automatically goes to my savings, my money market. So I was saving like 20% each paycheck. So I have about 2,000 in savings on top of that. So maybe 27,000.
Okay.
Total.
That's great. Okay. Yeah. So what I would do is I would take this $25,000 and we teach you to pay off the smallest debt first. So with that $25,000 plus you have $2,000 in your other savings, which I would take that down. I would drain it down to $1,000. So you really have $26,000 that can be thrown at this debt, which means you can pay off this credit card, and then you'll be paying off, this auto loan. So you only have $6,000 left on your car.
No.
By the end of today.
No. You got 26,018 and 26 on the car, right?
Yeah, she has $6,000 in credit card debt.
No.
Yes, 4,000 of that is like a 24-month interest-free credit card.
You got an $18,000 student loan?
Yes, unfortunately.
Oh, the student loan.
That's right. So you got $18,000 student loan, and then you've got how much on your credit cards?
6,000, but 4,000 of that is like interest-free.
I don't care. So. We're not going to play interest-free games, and interest rates don't matter. You are in debt. We need to clean up the debt, okay? When you get the debt cleaned up, you're going to have no payments anywhere in your life, and you're making money. You're going to put this whole horrible mess in your rearview mirror, and it's just going to be smoke back there. It's going to be awesome. I love it, okay? So I would write a check today and pay off your credit cards, and I would close every one of those credit card accounts and use only a debit card for your transactions. Then I would pay off the student loan today.
Okay.
And then you've only got the car left at $26,000, right?
Yes.
Okay. And
$2,000.
Like, people keep talking about the student loan forgiveness. Do you think that's ever going to happen, or?
No.
Okay.
And you know what? Even if it does, you borrowed the money, you owe it.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you make good money now. You're going to be making $100,000 this year, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So pay off your $26,000 student loan.
Okay.
Who cares?
Yeah, and the house I bought is a fixer-upper, so should I just wait on fixing up the house?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Let's get the debts cleaned up. Because when you don't have any payments but the house payment and you're making $100,000 a year, do you feel that freedom already when I just said that?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You got no payments but a house payment? You can fix that house up pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah. And no more debt. No more debt. You don't need any banks telling you what to do. You got rid of a jerk that used to tell you what to do. We don't need anybody else telling you what to do. You are amazing. Go get it done, girl.
Yeah. And when should I refinance my house since I just bought it?
When you're able to get a lower interest rate.
All right.
As soon as you call Churchill Mortgage and find out what you've got to do. Is your credit damaged by this mess? Is that the problem?
I paid off a lot of it, so it shot back up. It was like a 650, but now it's back up above a 700. So
when did you do that? But before or after you got this 7.25?
I did that a couple of weeks ago when I got like 32,000, and I paid most of it off with that. Does that make sense? And then I was making chunks. I was doing like $1,000 payments on the credit card.
Yeah, go ahead and get rid of this debt, all this debt. And when you get rid of all this debt, you're going to see that card, that score jump up again. And right when it does that, if you can get down around a 6%, that'll give you a 1.25 savings. That'll make it worth refinancing, and call Churchill Mortgage and get that. If you can get it down to 6% or lower, it's going to be worth refinancing.
And should I do a 15-year or 30-year?
Always a 15-year. And, hey, listen, you're asking a bazillion different questions about all of the different things because now you're in control of your life again. And we want to help you with this recovery, this bounce back that you're doing, and give you the confidence on the money piece to do everything. I want you to go through Financial Peace University because we want to be a little part of your amazing story. And so you hang on. We're going to have Austin pick up. We're going to pay for you to go through this class. It's online. You can do it. And when you get all these answers, these questions are all swimming around your head, and you're going to go through this class and go, oh, now I know exactly what to do. Your confidence is even going to soar more, and you're probably going to make more than 100. Then you probably make 125. And
with that, Carrie, you're going to get every dollar plus as well. And so honestly, too, the amount of control you're going to feel of just budgeting when that paycheck hits, knowing exactly where it's going, and once this debt's paid off, because even at the end of today, I'm like, you could have just your car loan left at $24,000. And not get out. So you can actually start to see your goals and where your money's going and being really intentional with it. And there's something empowering too about that. And again, especially from what you've walked through the last year and a half, to be able to have full control over that income where your money doesn't even have you, like you truly have it. You are the one controlling it. There is something in that too. And just that simple budgeting app, I'm telling you, that's going to give you so much freedom and so much confidence. So we're excited for you, Carrie.
By the way, for those of you out there that think you have a friend or a relative that is a victim of domestic violence, married to a jerk who thinks his wife's a punching bag, let me tell you a real symptom. The data shows this, and we know this from 30 years of working in these situations. If the guy is 1,000% in control of the money and will not let his wife make a single decision of any kind with the money, there's a high correlation between that behavior and domestic violence. Because if he can control the money, he thinks he can control her, and this whole domestic violence thing is about control. And so if you see a guy who's doing that to his wife, he's probably beating her. That's what I'm saying. Not 100%, but there's a high correlation to that.